Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for the news at noon today. I'm Alexandra Carter. We begin with that brutal extreme weather in parts of Wisconsin. Governor Tony Evers activating the National Guard after historic floods. News 8 Now, Seth Padilla joins us with the latest. Seth, what are you learning?
Alexandra, people are cleaning up in Milwaukee as the flood threat remains. The National Weather Service warns Milwaukee County that the flooding might not be over. After 14 inches of rain, rivers and creeks remain at risk to go over their banks all the way to Wednesday. Dozens of water rescues were reported in southeastern Wisconsin, 65 of them in Milwaukee. The Milwaukee Fire Department said emergency responders had more than 600 calls for help from Saturday night until Sunday morning.
I was shocked by what I saw.
When I first saw it, like the water was coming up towards the garage, so I called my dad and I was a little bit nervous since they weren't home.
Farther south, the same system brought destructive winds to eastern Nebraska. One woman was killed after a tree landed on her car. In Lincoln, wind gusts up to 80 miles an hour tore off part of the roof of the Nebraska State Penitentiary, forcing hundreds of inmates to be relocated. Now some good news coming out of Milwaukee. According to U-Haul's Facebook, it's offering 30 days of free self-storage and U-Box container usage at 11 locations. In the newsroom, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now.
Well, back here at home, we didn't see nearly as much rain as folks over in Milwaukee, but we got a good healthy dosage of it across portions of the area. Here's our rain reports from the entirety of this past weekend. Basically, Buffalo County is going to be coming out on top. Trempealeau County also seeing some higher amounts along with Winona County and Minnesota. An area near York, Wisconsin, topping the leaderboard at 4.5 inches over the weekend. Prairie du Chien also seeing just over 3 inches, so areas further south had plenty of rainfall, mainly going into Sunday. Everybody's seeing healthy rain amounts though. But for now, we're staying dry on radar. Not a lot of activity happening today. We'll stay fairly mild. Temperatures for the most part in the upper 70s. Outside right now, 79 in La Crosse and sunny, but we do have that good old-fashioned wildfire smoke coming back into the area. So all of the details on our air quality alert coming up in a little bit.
All right, Nicole, thank you. And you can track weather with the First Warn weather app. You can find that in the App Store or on Google Play. A traffic alert for La Crosse drivers now. All lanes of 7th Street are closed from South Ferry to Market Street. It's for utility reconstruction. Detours have been posted on Cass Street, Jackson Street, and West Avenue. La Crosse's Public Library's second floor computer lab is closed. The good news, it's only through Wednesday. The lab is getting ready for technology and space upgrades. Staff will still be available as well as printing services if you need them. And La Crosse City Pools getting ready to close this weekend. Erickson, Northside Community, and Veterans Memorial all closed for the season on Sunday, August 17th. They'll offer free admission that day to celebrate the end of pool season already. Kids are exploring their creativity at UW La Crosse this week. The Art Adventures Camp runs through Wednesday at the Lowe Center for the Arts. Students in grades 5 through 8 are learning different art techniques each day, from tessellating patterns to recycled art projects.
Different hands-on things, working with different mediums, whether it's paint or collage, sculpting things, doing printing, just kind of getting exposed to a lot of different kinds of art that they might not otherwise have experienced before.
Students get to take home art from each session. Happening around the state, possible security changes coming to NFL teams. The changes come after that July shooting at the league's Manhattan office. Among the reported changes, armed law or security officers at team and league buildings whenever players or staff are present, and weapons screenings to enter team and league buildings. Some developing news and big news out of Washington. President Trump ordering federal forces to the streets of D.C. to help combat crime, he says. CBS's Torian Small reports.
Protesters demonstrated near the White House against President Trump's order deploying federal forces to patrol the streets of Washington, D.C.
and placing the D.C. Metropolitan Police Department under direct federal control. In addition, deploying the National Guard to help reestablish law, order, and public safety in Washington, D.C., and they're going to be allowed to do their job properly.
D.C. officials say they've already taken steps to reduce crime. Police data shows violent crime is down 26% over the last year, and homicides are down 12%.
We've done that by working with the community, working with the police, working with our prosecutors, and in fact, working with the federal government.
The president is also targeting the homeless in the city.
We have slums here. We're getting rid of them. I know it's not politically correct. You'll say, oh, so terrible. No, we're getting rid of the slums where they live.
The president's announcement comes as he's preparing for a meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin at the end of the week. The summit in Alaska was set up at Putin's request as President Trump pushes for an end to the war in Ukraine. Already a point of contention is what happens to the territory and land seized during the fighting.
There'll be some land swapping going on. I know that through Russia and through conversations with everybody. To the good, for the good of Ukraine.
But Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, who was not scheduled to attend, rejected the idea, saying Ukrainians will not give their land to the occupier. Torian Small, CBS News, the White House.
And in some consumer news, are you paying more than your neighbor for an item online? Consumer advocates say you could be, all because of a practice known as surveillance pricing. Companies will use data like where you live, how often you shop online, and how much you spend while doing so.
They charge you a price based on that data, and their algorithm determines how ready you are to buy a product. And if you're more ready, they charge you a higher price. And if you're less ready, they'll charge you a lower price.
Experts say there are some ways you can try to avoid surveillance pricing. You can use a private web browser, clear the cookies in your search history, and check the price on multiple devices. Jen Powell making history as the first woman to umpire an MLB game. She umpired more than 1,200 minor league contests before the call-up. On Saturday, she worked first and third base before getting behind the plate on Sunday.
The outpouring of just the support that I've had over the years, it's just fuel for the fire. I'm going to go out there and work harder tonight, harder tomorrow, and just keep it going.
The historic moment will be immortalized in the Baseball Hall of Fame. The hat she wore was donated and will be on display there. Still to come for us here at noon, the Postal Service wants to raise prices this holiday season. What's getting more expensive and why? And a soap brand is recalling soaps over a bacterial contamination. What you need to look out for after the break.
Are you thinking of building or remodeling? With on-site designers and many different styles to choose from, Beyer Cabinets will help make your dream a reality. From kitchens to baths, mantles, and laundry rooms, if you can dream it, we can build it. Stop into Beyer Cabinets today.
If you've been injured in a car accident, call Schwabel, Getz & Sieben today.
Even though they're a huge law firm, they were able to handle my case as if it was the only case they were working on at the time.
Anytime my wife or I had questions, it seemed like we had the answers before we even clicked send on the email.
Go to Schwabel.com and fill out a free online case evaluation. There is no fee unless we win.
I would 100% recommend Schwabel, Getz & Sieben to anyone that needs a personal injury attorney.
At Vernon Memorial Healthcare, we believe in your birth, your way. From prenatal visits to postpartum care, we provide continuous support, respect your birth plan, and ensure a smooth transition from pregnancy to parenthood. With expert lactation consultants and a comforting home-like environment, we're here for you before, during, and after delivery. Vernon Memorial Healthcare, where your journey is in caring hands.
Since 1946, Coon Valley Dairy Supply has been more than a business. It's a family legacy. We take pride in our reputation of dependability and community impact, built on decades of trust, which is why we offer LS Tractor, your partner in the field, on the ranch, and at home. When you start with LS Tractor's award-winning power, reliability, features, and comfort, you end up staying a customer for life.
Available at the Coon Valley Dairy Supply, celebrating 79 years in business. LS Tractor, start blue, stay blue.
At Sealands Carpet Land, we know how hard your family can be in your home. Relax, we're more than just a flooring store. We're your partners that can create a home. It lasts a lifetime. Our flooring from Sealands is perfect for muddy feet
and
waterborne fights. At Sealands Carpet Land in Coon Valley, let us help you find the perfect flooring because our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
Are you thinking of building or remodeling? With on-site designers and many different styles to choose from, Beyer Cabinets will help make your dream a reality. From kitchens to baths, mantles, and laundry rooms, if you can dream it, we can build it. Stop into Beyer Cabinets today.
Some U.S. Postal Service customers may see a price increase this holiday season. Horror ruled at the weekend box office, and several antiseptic soaps have been recalled due to a possible bacteria contamination. CBS's Jesse Mitchell has the latest business news headlines.
The U.S. Postal Service has proposed a temporary price hike this coming holiday season for some priority and Ground Advantage package services for retail and commercial customers. The increases range from 30 cents to $16, depending on the zone and weight of the parcels. In a statement, the company says the price adjustments will, quote, help cover extra handling costs to ensure a successful peak season. If approved, the temporary rates would go into effect October 5th through January 18th. Horror film Weapons topped the weekend box office, hauling in more than $42 million. It beat out the long-awaited comedy sequel Freakier Friday, which debuted at number 2 with $29 million. And the Fantastic Four: First Steps is still soaring at the 3rd spot after pulling in more than $15 million. And Dermarite Industries is recalling some of its over-the-counter antiseptic soaps and cleansers, including DermaClean and Clean Foam. The FDA says the recalled products may be contaminated with bacteria that could cause a serious or life-threatening infection. Patients are urged to contact their healthcare provider if they experience any adverse effects after using the products. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Jesse Mitchell.
Coming up, weight loss drugs are helping improve people's heart health, and a warning about some of the most popular processed foods. First, we'll take a live look at what's happening on Wall Street this afternoon. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
It's been a long 3 months, and shortly the little darlings will be headed back to school. If you need order restored at your home, let the team at Maxwell White undo the chaos.
Everybody I talked to suggested I go with Hupy and Abraham as my attorney. That's exactly what I did, and I'm glad I did.
Is Hupy and Abraham the best at getting the most cash for their clients? Those in the know seem to think so.
If you're seriously injured, you need a serious attorney. That's it.
Tell them you mean business. Call 800-800-5678. Hupy and Abraham, voted best personal injury law firm.
Back to school means back to your routines, and Wesco Home is here to help you start strong. Right now, get up to 25% off all mattresses and dining tables during our back to school sale. Or take time to relax with a comfy new recliner. Rest easy and reconnect with the furniture that fits your life and your budget. With easy financing options available, see store for details. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. And tell them Peyton sent you.
It's been a long 3 months, and shortly the little darlings will be headed back to school. If you need order restored at your home, let the team at Maxwell White undo the chaos.
Best summer ever!
Keep the fun.
We all need more of it in our lives,
Yes.
right?
I had a crush on you. I had a crush on you too. I wish you would have told me. So many ways to elevate the summer. Meet a friend. Create adventure. Try everything. Such a weird, cool mosaic.
Make this a feel-good summer. Spend it with Drew. Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
Welcome back. Ultra-processed foods are more dangerous than we thought. A new study links foods like sugary drinks, processed meats, and candy to a higher risk of heart disease and death. The American Heart Association recommends cutting back on these foods and eating more fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins. New research, meanwhile, showing weight loss drugs have more health benefits than expected. A study found people using semaglutide not only lost weight, but also saw their blood pressure and cholesterol drop. But patients using the drug saw their health care costs rise due to more follow-up visits and monitoring. High-performance athletes may face a higher risk of depression. Despite exercise boosting mental health, elite athletes deal with unique pressures like performance anxiety, injury fears, and identity issues. Young athletes are also at risk for mental health challenges from competitive sports. As we head to break, we'll take a live look outside from CityCam 8. Nicole's in next with a look at our forecast.
Are you in need of a new driveway or parking lot? Call North Central Paving for all your asphalt needs. We specialize in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installation. Call North Central Paving today.
My name is Dr. Paul Liebert, and I am a staff orthopedic surgeon here at Toma Health.
At Toma Health, we're committed to providing comprehensive orthopedic care for our community.
We have the latest equipment here as far as fracture management, total hip, total knee, and now total shoulder replacement. You feel comfortable treating patients with that level of technology.
Learn more about Toma Health's orthopedic surgery at tomahealth.org.
We hear it all the time. A company gives a homeowner a quote for replacement windows. When the homeowner hesitates, they drop the price by almost 50% if they sign today. Makes you wonder why they didn't offer that price to begin with.
They called us for a second opinion. Our price, over $5,000 less, without the sales games and for better windows.
At Clear Choice, we believe in honest pricing, no pressure, and quality you can trust.
Don't get pressured into a bad deal. Call us today.
Choose Clear Choice or something less.
Hey, Dominic here to tell you that we have rubs. We have a chicken and pork rub, we have a sweet chicken and pork rub, and we have a beef rub. Our rubs cover everything from chicken wings to complex briskets. For some amazing pulled pork, take a pork butt, go with mustard, season with the sweet chicken and pork rub, smoke at 225 degrees to an internal temp of 200 degrees. Let it rest and pull it apart. It's gonna take a while, so make a Bloody Mary using Please Name Bloody Mary mix. I don't think a day could get much better.
Are you in need of a new driveway or parking lot? Call North Central Paving for all your asphalt needs. We specialize in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installation. Call North Central Paving today.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
Well, we have a pretty nice start to the week after our wet weekend out there. We'll have a break from the rain today, and we have some nice mild temperatures, especially once that sun starts shining now in the afternoon hours. Our highs today looking pretty close to average. 85 for your high in La Crosse, 84 in Eau Claire. Much of the area staying in the low 80s out there for your high temperatures. But we do have some haze moving back into the area. Not expecting as thick of a haze as we saw in the previous days for August, but we do have a short break or a short return of the smoke just for today and likely going into tomorrow, the first half as well. So air quality alerts out for the entire state of Minnesota, portions of Wisconsin, counties further south into southern Wisconsin and far northern Iowa not included in these air quality alerts. Minnesota's is lasting until 9 a.m. tomorrow. Wisconsin will be lasting until 3 p.m. tomorrow. So let's take a look at our smoke tracker. Right now we're seeing some more smoke for now staying in Minnesota, but even then we're only seeing some lighter effects from it. A lot of it staying in the air above us, so it's just giving a little bit of a haze out there. As we go throughout the next few hours into the evening, we'll see some lighter amounts getting for areas north of I-90. Again, that's where the majority of the air quality alerts are, and it should be moving out of the area by tomorrow morning. But we'll have another cold front passing through that will give a brief bout of some more smoke coming down with that front. Otherwise, we should be clear from it as we go into tomorrow evening. But as you can see, there's likely another plume coming down. How far south that plume wind comes is still a bit of a question. Some of us could have an effect from it, but it'll be out of the area pretty quickly as well. So definitely not the long, widespread amount of smoke that we had last week, but still a little bit of haze returning into the area. And then we have some thunderstorms coming right along with it, with that cold front that we saw passing through tomorrow. First round of thunderstorms and showers passing through basically overnight into very early this morning, mainly for areas far south of I-90. Richland and Crawford counties could feel a couple sprinkles on your way out the door. Otherwise, a lot of it is really staying just to our south. Then our attention turns into the afternoon when that cold front passes through, starting to see some development sometime around noon, 1 o'clock for areas mainly south of I-94. It'll start to strengthen a little bit as we get into the evening hours. So the main risk to have a general thunderstorm is mainly for folks south of I-90, and even then we're not really tracking a severe potential. There could be a stronger thunderstorm that brings some heavier rainfall once again, but it's moving pretty quickly, and we should be dry and clear as we go into tomorrow, the later evening hours. So here's our rain amounts that we're estimating. Again, just a nice little dusting for most of us, but if you do find yourself under one of those thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon, you could see another inch possibly with that thunderstorm activity. Otherwise, everybody else just seeing around a quarter to half an inch. Lows tonight staying a little bit warmer, but somewhat cool for areas to the north, staying in the mid 60s. Everybody else in the upper 60s out there. And then tomorrow's highs not looking too bad either. Very comparable to where we've been at today, in the low 80s across the area, but we do have temperatures warming back up eventually. Wednesday's looking pretty nice, staying in the low 80s, staying close to average for Thursday, but Friday and Saturday, that's when we really start warming up back into the upper 80s out there. We'll have a brief little tick down in the temperatures going into next Sunday, but that humidity is still going to be sticking around, so we'll definitely feel that moisture going into Friday and lasting through the weekend. After that, though, we already have cooler temperatures, so it's not going to last forever, but a good forecast to go out and enjoy those pools for the last day.
The last week, yeah, we've only got a week left. It's so hard to believe.
Well, at least the temperatures will be good for it.
At least, yeah.
Good swimming weather.
We've got that going for us. Perfect. All right, Nicole, thank you. Some La Crosse residents could be without water on Wednesday. It's for a fire hydrant replacement that's happening at the intersection of Mormon Cooley Road and Calvert Road. The shutoff will go from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Coming up for us, AOL is finally pulling the plug on dial-up internet, the end of an era for a service that defined the 90s. We'll have all the details after the break.
Looking for a new ride? At Ultra, we know some family members are pickier than others. Apply today at driveultra.org and find a ride that makes everyone happy. No payments for 90 days. Driver tested, puppy approved. Ultra Federal Credit Union.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. The starting wage for laborers is up to $21 per hour with no experience necessary. We will train the right candidate. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
One of the things I've said for years is we do things right and we do the right thing. From the very beginning, when we offered bathrooms, one of the biggest concerns for homeowners is just safety. Can you get in and out of the bathtub? If that's a problem for you, the Board Store has the products and the installers to make your bathroom safe as well as attractive and easy to care for. Call today for a prompt free estimate.
To everyone out there who loves Culver's,
the feeling is mutual. Everything's made fresh.
Everything. Everything.
It's our pleasure.
This is me and my happy place.
I wouldn't trade our Culver's for any other restaurant.
Culver's.
Yay!
We love our guests.
Love.
As much as our guests love us.
This is me and my happy place.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Yeah.
Summer's winding down, but the deals are stacking up. Here's the scoop. Open a new youth account with $25 and we'll double it with our end of summer match. Plus, you're entered to win one of 5 $100 Amazon gift cards. Don't let this deal melt away. Visit ultra.org to open your account now through August 29th.
First Warn Weather on News 8 Now. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
AOL is ditching its dial-up service. It is a relic of the internet in the 90s. The online service provider said it'll end service on September 30th. America Online was famous for its free trial discs, which seemed to be everywhere in the 90s when the internet was just gaining steam. Yes, AOL Messenger. I remember that well. Stay with us. We will be right back. Nicole has a final check of your weather.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Do you want to hear something really cool? This is the Amana S Series. Cool and efficient on the inside, quiet on the outside. Enjoy your outdoor space. Contact Flox Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Get an 11% rebate on everything you need for your painting project at Menards. Menards has you covered, offering the best paint at the lowest prices. Give your space the makeover it deserves with Pittsburgh's premier interior paint. It's a paint and primer in one that provides excellent all-around performance in an easy-to-clean, durable finish, making it perfect for high-traffic areas of your home. A gallon starts at $21.97 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
A home you love. A business that endures. It takes your vision, your hard work, and your dedication to bring them to life. The right tools help. Case IH truly understands your vision and what you need to achieve it. That's why we build the equipment, the local dealer and service network, and the data and tech you want today and tomorrow. Because we don't just build our equipment to work. We built it to work for you.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships, now including La Crosse and Richland Center.
Do you want to hear something really cool? This is the Amana S Series. Cool and efficient on the inside, quiet on the outside. Enjoy your outdoor space. Contact Flox Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Miss a story or need to watch it again? Find them all on the News 8 Now app.
We have a nice sunny afternoon outside, going to be getting into the low 80s as well, so a good August day. But that UV is going to be very high, getting back up to 8, so definitely make sure you have your sunscreen on when you head out the door. We have some more showers coming in tomorrow, but other than that, multiple sunny days ahead, and it's going to be pretty comfortable till the end of the week. Then summer is returning once again. Upper 80s, going to have more humidity out there. Definitely still feeling like August outside.
Yeah, we got to use up all the sunscreen, right? The season is ending.
Yeah, it's
we
almost
keep
gone.
being reminded of. All right, well, thanks, Nicole. Thank you for joining us today at noon. We will see you back here tonight.